Sorry about that, everybody. Welcome to your welcome to Live Your Truth, man, with Taibu Muad'Dib. I thought I was live. I do that sometimes when I'm rushed for a show. I really apologize for that. Let me get you guys the song that matters. All right, let's go. Bing.
Good evening, everyone. Taibu Muad'Dib, host, podcast entertainer, author, motivational speaker. Every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing. How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega busting, legalized prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents white. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthing place. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to say today. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your paper, flashy cars, and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Then the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah. That's how it starts. Go get 'em. Go, 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 go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors. International businessman. Can't believe in freedom. Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Muad'Dib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in.
All right. Stop the share. Thank y'all for coming in tonight. Thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all. In general, I do different things for different reasons. So I'm thinking that I'm ready. Sometimes I'm not. I'm a perfectionist. Forgive me. All right. Let me get my coat here. Let me get my coat. You guys deserve the best podcasting that I can present to you. That's why I made the most out of making sure that I come forward and present material that you guys really need. As a wealth builder, I recently had to check myself. Yes, I had to get myself together on a certain level. All right. And what I'm saying to you is I had to make sure that I was lined up properly with the values and the goals I'm presenting to you all. So what does that mean? That means I want to make sure I'm giving you 100% of what I'm doing. So if you haven't had a chance to follow me on Instagram or on Facebook or any of that stuff, that's all right. But what I'm trying to accomplish is I'm trying to make sure that each of you have the opportunity to join the First Step Coaching Academy. Get the class or take the class that most fits you, all right? That most fits you. What do you really need? And then from there, I want to make sure that you have the opportunity to to be blessed by whatever 6-month course you take. So we have so much going on out here to discuss, so much stuff. Just want you all to know that I'm proud of the accomplishments of reaching 1,000 followers on TikTok. I have to get you guys over to YouTube. I have to. When I get you guys over to YouTube, I can just do so much more for you guys to get you the information that you need and that you want. All right. Taibu Muad'Dib right here, man, giving you guys the real deal. I'm going to go over here, go live on my Facebook platform. It's for me to do. Get that right. Okay. As I grow, as I build, nothing can be more exciting than experiencing every part of the journey. As I look at all of you, I want you to know that I take this seriously. I don't take it lightly. Being a wealth builder is important for the African community. The wealth gap is getting larger. There are reported 1,700 new millionaires every day. To help you guys grasp how much that is, just go on your calculator and type in 1,700 times 1 million. That much wealth out here. There's that much wealth out here. And if you're not tapped in to a coach like myself, a real wealth, a guy that came from the dirt and got it out the mud, if you're not listening to my podcast, if you haven't joined the First Step Coaching Academy yet, if you're not on your way to becoming one of those 1,700 new millionaires that are being reported every day, what's your existence? What are you living for? I mean, what are you going to do now? It's a fact that each day there's 1,700 new millionaires. Let me tell you how it's happening. Because tonight we're talking about how to overcome the enemy within. So many of you are disenfranchised by all of the ads you see running. Sure, there are gimmicks. Sure, there are pyramid schemes still out there. Sure. But the First Step Coaching Academy, Coach Taibu, I'm not teaching fluff. This is no gimmick. Your process is going to last a couple of years. And I know it's going to last that long because I have 6-month coaching courses. I don't know how many of my coaching, you want to take all of them. I don't know how many of my coaching courses you need to graduate from every 6 months until you're properly prepared and positioned to be a real wealth builder. I don't know. But what I do know is if you don't start right now, tonight, today, if you don't download the EFC workbook, if you're not inboxing me on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, you're trapped. You're stuck in prison, your own prison. You're stuck in a box. I call it the prison of poor decision making. Oh, yeah. What's the last poor decision you made that you know messed your life up for a good year or two? Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Come on, where are my roses at? Give me my blessings now over here on TikTok. Y'all didn't give me 1,000 followers to not put me in the game. Go ahead and click them roses. Give me the whole deal. Shoot me my little whatever it is over there. Y'all know how to do. I don't know how to do it, but come on, bless me now. I'm about to try to bless you with some information. What's the last decision that you made that you know put you back a year or two? At least 1 year, if not 2. Was it a relationship? Was it staying at a job too long? Was it failing to go back to school or get that certification? Okay, I appreciate y'all. I'm checking out my comments on TikTok. Okay, TikTok. I hear y'all. Keep talking. I got you. I respond to you. Say something intelligent. I got you. What was the last decision, people, that you made that set you back at least 12 to 24 months? Because so many of you are watching this podcast right now, and you know you ain't did nothing for yourself lately. You've done absolutely nothing to elevate. In fact, this podcast tonight is real because I'm going to break down for you how to overcome the self-defeating habits all of you are dealing with right now. I'm going to break down how to overcome the self-destructive behaviors that you're all caught up in. Raise your hand if you're in a relationship and you've been in it more than 6 months and you know it's not going nowhere. Y'all didn't want to keep it real because you sit right next to that summer gun. Yeah, you sit right next to that purposeless partner, ladies. If he has no purpose, why are you with him? He can't lead you. He's not leading himself. And if he tells you he is, where is he going? He has no purpose. Fellas, you sitting next to that beautiful broke broad. She ain't even trying to get you to get on, you know what I'm saying? OnlyFans and y'all get a bag. She just beautiful and broke. You just taking care of her because you can floss her places. Drop that zero and get you a lady hero, bro. If she has mood swings all the time and it's stealing your energy, if her kids is acting up but she won't let you chastise or punish or discipline them in your own house, I'm telling y'all right now, you can listen to what I'm saying and wake up tomorrow morning and don't do none of it. But tonight, you have to look at yourself in the mirror. Oh, yeah. Overcome the self-defeating habits. Now, why are habits and behaviors different? Let's talk about that for a second. I had to do some research on this. The reason why habits and behaviors are different is because it's said that we are creatures of habit. So if you dunk cookies and milk, you're different. That's a habit. But when it comes to being an impulse spender, you might only buy cookies once a year. So your behavior and your habits are different. How you eat that cookie is different than when you purchased them. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? So you might be very choosy, fellas, when it comes to the woman you allow in your life and in your car and in your wallet. But when you choose her, you might be strong all in, can't let go. And she just reels you in. Now, since you won't see any twerking on my podcast ever, let me upgrade you. Why are you watching garbage like that? I know someone that wakes up watching garbage every day. And it was amazing to me to listen. I'm listening to this garbage. This garbage. You wake up listening to garbage every day. It was so, I could see why we're so different. I can see why I'm a wealth builder. This person is not. I can see why I have a clear vision of where I want to be in 5 years, in 2 years, in 1 year. And this person's just like, oh, well, if it happens, it happens. You wake up listening to garbage. Look, I started at 9:30. I did 9:30, 9:35. I did. It's 9:30 show. But you should be waiting. You should be fiending for this information. Where is y'all at? What you gonna do now? I mean, are you eating good? Taibu is. Do you have gas for your car? Taibu does. Rent paid? Gas, light, heat, water. In fact, tonight, let's discuss this. How about paying it forward? How about living a life where you're not only not worried about paying it next month, but you have it paid up for the year? Raise your hand if your bills, any of your bills is paid up for a year, 12 whole months. See what I'm saying? How is that not something that you want to do? Why are you waiting to pay rent until rent's due? As if you want to even be worried at all about where you're going to live the next month. Self-destructive, self-defeating behaviors. Let's go to the screen share. If you're not following me on YouTube, youtube.com/ you got to put the @ sign in there, the little @ sign. And then you want to make sure that you're handling your business. All right. I'm going to go to the screen share. You got to follow me on YouTube. Y'all just going to be missing out. I'm going to present this. I deserve your subscription. I'm not wavering on that. I was thinking, let me turn the camera around. Let me show them what I got. I'm not doing none of that. Nah. Facebook, TikTok. If you want the real podcast, jump over there, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's get it popping. I don't want to be a YouTuber. It just kind of happened. All right. I don't want to be a YouTuber, but the platform is so powerful. I can just give you guys so much more content, meaningful and relevant content. That's what relevant content when you guys get over there and subscribe. So subscribe right now. It's my same name. Just put the @ sign and type in Muad'Dib 4019 on YouTube, or just type in my name with the apostrophe in the correct place, and you'll see me come up. All right. Now, to take care of self-defeating habits, it can be challenging. But if you have determination and the right approach, strategy, Mr. Strategy, it's possible. If you want some tips and have some steps to doing it, let's start with awareness. That word is grossly overused, but it's real. Your awareness is the first step. It's confirmation. Take the first step. The first step coaching program. I'm the first step coach. Let's go. The first step is to become aware of your self-defeating habits. Acknowledge the patterns or behaviors that are holding you back from reaching your goals. Patterns. I go and come back. What are you doing habitually that defeats you? Me, back in the day, was going to jail. I would get a great job. Man, listen, y'all don't know me. I messed up a professional football contract going to prison. I messed up a professional recording contract going to prison. And I didn't even go for a long time. That's how those industries are. You missed that mark, you missed that bus. It doesn't come to that bus. It doesn't come again. Yes. Professional football and professional recording contract. I was already in prison. Those letters came. People sent them to me. Here, people came for you. I can't beat the case. I gotta do some time. My habitual pattern that kept me down was recidivism. If you don't know what recidivism is, look it up. That was my self-defeating habit. Going back to jail. Going back to prison. It's a sobering moment for a lot of you because you see me now like, oh my God, I could have never thought that would happen to him. I did time you wouldn't believe. I did time and shouldn't have been in there one day. I did time and they knew I was innocent, so they cheated at my trial to give me 20 years. Now, let me tell y'all something. When you read the book African Messiah versus Government Scum, a lot of people's like, why does he call himself the African Messiah? How can he claim to be that? Not many of you facing 20 years will take it to trial if they offer you a few months more. Oh, yeah. I had a year in fighting it. They offered me a 2-year deal or something like that. So basically, I would just do one more year. I was pretty much at the year mark. So like 11 more months in a couple of days. 11 more months in a couple of days, I would have been free as a bird to come back to jail again, probably some months down the line. You know, that's where I was at. But I had enough of an unfair judicial system that segregates our people into certain communities and unfairly arrests and prosecutes us. I said, no, I didn't do nothing. Spin the dice. Roll the dice. That's what I say to people. Not a lot of you facing 20 years would say no to 11 more months. You take that plea and get out and try to do better. Yeah. I put the rest of my healthy, I was 40 when they gave me this case. I was 40. So they were trying to take the rest of my healthy young life, the rest of whatever legacy I could have built. My children at the time were 14, 10, 7, and 4. They tried to take the rest of my opportunity to raise or be a factor in my kids' lives all from me. No, I didn't do it. They were so up. The judge was in on it. Everybody involved in my case has an active FBI investigation on them. Everyone. This is how I found out the federal government is just as dirty. Because they told a senator in Wisconsin that no one can force their timeline or force them to make arrests or force them to speed their investigation up. So they're going to investigate it until those people either die or I die or whatever. Yeah. No enforcement. That's how they're getting away with what they did to me in my case. No enforcement. Even though I have clear, read the books. I put it in my books. Clear evidence that they tried to manufacture a case against me and take the rest of my healthy young life. But since this was a pattern, before that case even happened, I was still defeating myself, defeating my own desires to be more. Talk that millionaire talk with my first million. I didn't have it. I was lost. And many of you are lost too. So, Taibu Muad'Dib, how did you become aware? What was your first step? The EFC workbook. Request the EFC workbook today. Go to the first step. Coaching page on Facebook. Download it. The EFC workbook. If you can't find it, just inbox me directly. Now, the EFC workbook, that's how I changed. That was my first step. The EFC workbook, I'm telling you. That process is how I went from being a zero to a hero, from a nobody to everybody's somebody and favorite person. It's real. From a jailbird daddy to a father that my kids really want to call, when they want to reach out to, really want to hang with. The things that matter the most to us, at least in the immediate sense, everyone, they matter in here. It matters in here. I don't care if you shovel monkey do at the local zoo. As long as in here is okay, you're wealthy. If you're not desiring more, you're wealthy. If you have everything you need, my wife, she loves me. My kids, they love me. I'm the garbage man, and I write the same garbage route every month, every day, every week, every year. But I'm wealthy because I have what I want. The love, respect, and people that I'm responsible for. But many of you, that's very few people are happy with less. Very few. And that garbage man still has to become what? A wealth builder, so he can leave what? Some of that wealth to what? Them kids once he's gone. So he needs a 6-month coaching program too. Yeah. Taibu Moody, I can't get, hey, calm down. I just gave y'all a small snippet of my story. I put this on my album that's like lost in the annals of underground hip hop, right? The Full Main We On Fire album, right? But I told him, it says, repenting, I'm smitten with this year and a half. I'm laughing at confinement because I was raised in concentration camps. So you have no idea how bad it was for me as a kid. None. But as an adult, right? As an adult, oh, I'm going in. I can't get that time back. But I can make the most of the time that I have right now. And learning how to overcome the self-defeating habits, no matter how challenging, is what I have to help many of you do. Because there's a small voice inside of you that says you should have more. You should be more. You need to take that first step. And many of you have tried, but you defeated yourself because your habits hold you down. I can't beat my habits. Coach Taibu, I can't beat my habits. What am I going to do? I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You're going to acknowledge that this pattern right here is why you don't have the money in the bank that you believe you deserve. Number 2, you're going to identify the triggers. Pay attention to the situations or emotions that trigger you into committing these self-defeating habits. Understanding the triggers will help you develop strategies. I can't make this up. This is my research. You have to develop strategies. If you know nothing else about Coach Taibu, you know he is a strategy guy. And I've overcome a lot of haters along the way. A lot of people that wanted to pull me down along the way. People that betted against me, hoped against me, prayed against me. Because of my strategy. It's better than theirs. Even now, I want to be your coach. I want to coach you out of that. I want you to join the First Step Coaching Academy. Pick the 6-month course you want to begin and let's go. But I'll tell you right now, if you don't have the effort, the focus, or the commitment, it's not going to happen for you. It's not going to happen for you. That's my strategy. No one in my surroundings, they have to go really hard. The kind of effort I'm putting into going where I want to go, the kind of focus, the way I strategize these things out, look, it's not going to be pretty. It's going to be ugly. You don't have to be perfect. You can still make mistakes. But if your strategy is more powerful than your enemies, you're going to look like this in a little while. All right. Identify those triggers and then set clear goals. That's where the focus part comes in. You can put more effort into taking care of that stuff, but then at some point, you're going to have to focus. You're going to have a strategy. You're going to have to walk that thing out step by step. If you don't have measurables, you don't have any hope of having any meaningful progress. Because if you don't have measurables, how will you know you progress? If you don't have benchmarks, how do you know you're moving forward? Replace that bad stuff with positive habits. It's a positive habit. Budgeting. Budgeting beats impulse spending, emotional spending. Come on, y'all, work with me. And then create a supportive environment like getting on the coaching program. I ain't going to go through all of them. I'm going to go ahead and stop that screen share. Go to the next one. So the habits, so the things that you guys have done over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, those are the things that are keeping you down. Because you simply don't recognize the patterns that are really hurting you. Now, why is self-destructive behaviors different? All right. So self-destructive behaviors are different because it has nothing to do with the habitual thing. Remember, dunking the cookies in milk is how you eat the cookie. What precedes that is when you purchase cookies. So if you purchase cookies every day, it doesn't matter how you eat the cookie, you're going to become a very unhealthy person. Right? But if you only purchase cookies once a year, you can dump the cookies, throw them up, flip them up like a coin toss. You good. Does that make what I'm saying? Y'all make what I'm saying? All right. So the self-destructive stuff, right, are the actions. Well, look, let me be clear. Self-destructive behavior is insufficient and inappropriate responses to external stimulus. Break that down, Ty. All right. Self-destructive behavior. All right. I'll make myself the example. At my job, I'm a senior manager at my club. Earn that position. When I have to go tell a member of the club that they can't do something, or if I have to move a member out of the area I'm trying to use, or if a coworker isn't displaying the type of professionalism that I believe the club I work at needs and deserves as far as the service that we present to people. When I approach them, a self-destructive approach is, hey, do this right now or else. Self-destructive. Who's going to respond well to that? No one. So I was getting mad HR complaints. I didn't get it. I'm like, it was the craziest thing to me. You bogus. It says right here you can't be here, and why are you on the phone? But even though they're dead wrong, my approach was destroying my chances to be elevated and get promoted. Self-destructive behaviors. Because just as easily I can approach these individuals and I'll be going to do this with a question. Hey, did you know you can't? Did you know you shouldn't? Did you know in your rules it says you? Oh, you didn't? Okay, well, look, hey, I ain't going to tell nobody if you don't. Just go ahead and put it back. Did you know that this area, you didn't? Okay, well, look, Don't worry about it. Look, I ain't gonna be up. I need about 10 minutes in about 10 minutes. So finish up what you're doing. Go over to my coach. Did you know that gives our members the impression? You need to consider it. But look, I'm not your judge, but it's something that I don't want to, right? Just not today. And that is how you do it, baby, right? That's how you do it. So I just want to give y'all an example of some of the self-destructive stuff you're doing in your relationships, in your home, when you're parenting, at school, students. I just want you to know some of the stuff you're doing is self-destructive. It's defeating your opportunity to elevate. Because people have to elevate you. Y'all not bosses yet like me. So people have to elevate you. So treat them good. All right. So you have to recognize and acknowledge that certain behaviors that you do are harmful, and they prevent you from living a healthy and fulfilling life. And this is sound much like the other one, but it's different because the intent is different. So when you identify these triggers and patterns, you have to reflect now on the situations, emotions, or thoughts. All right. Your body's only going to do what your mind thinks. So I have a 6-month course on what? Mindset shift. You have to shift your mindset. You have to see yourself as someone that's pliable, malleable, coachable, moldable. Don't just be like, man, I can't do it. I can't do that. That's not who I am. I'm too real for that. Nah, that's not the approach. You got to be like, did I do that? I was tripping. Oh yeah, you ain't worried about that no more. I ain't gonna do that no more. You know what I'm saying? That's what people needs from you. I appreciate y'all, man. Talk to me. Talk to me, TikTok. Let's go. Let's flow. I need these roses. I need these diamonds. Go ahead and fill them up. I need these coins. Let's go. Let's make it happen. All right. Seek professional help. I'm a professional, people. Certified achievement coach, right? I'm a professional. Make sure you seek professional help. It doesn't mean go spend $1,000 trillion on a psychologist. Professional help is, do you know a professional in your personal circle to talk to? Pastors are professionals. Police officers, no matter what you see on TV and on social media, and some of them are doing a really bad job, but they're professionals. Talk to somebody that's living right. When I became conscious, the first thing I had to admit was that I wasn't doing it right before. So I cleaved to individuals I knew or that were around that were professional, that were living right lives. And I had to emulate what they did. I had to pick their brain. Yo, so-and-so, if such and such did such and such to me, how should I take that? How would you deal with it? And that's how it starts. That's how it starts. All right? Seek professional help. Taibu Muad'Dib was a professional, 20-year fitness professional, right? I've been an online coach for 2 years, right? It took me that long to get my certification, to build this platform. I've been YouTubing and I've been podcasting over 2 years now. So that's why I can stand here and break it down for you just like this. Okay? Develop healthier coping mechanisms. Explore ultimate ways to cope with stress, negative emotions, difficult situations. So this is the elevation for everybody. You exhibit those negative, self-destructive behaviors when you're challenged, people. What am I going to help you do as your coach? I'm an achievement coach. We're going to overcome your challenges. Many of you have been getting messages from me on TikTok and on Facebook, on Instagram. And I'm saying, what challenge do you want to overcome? Come on the show. Let me coach you on the show for free. If you want free coaching, help me for free. I'm telling y'all. And starting in October, y'all better go to Calendly.com right now and book, because in October, it's going to cost you at least $50 to book a conversation with me. So y'all better get in there now, because my stock is rising. People need help. Yeah, they're starting to get it now. People are downloading the EFC workbook. They're getting to start. We're reaching out to them. Bam, it's going just like that. When you get a call from Coach Taibu, do not play any games with my time, because I will hang up on you. I don't got time for it. People need help. I'm here to do exactly that. Yeah, develop healthier coping mechanisms. What's it tell you to do? Practice mindfulness, engage in physical exercise, journaling, which is keeping track of how you're doing, seeking social support, or pursuing creative outlets. So that means creating something. If you want to plant something, like, we did when I was in school. So you can take a seed and you can plant and grow something. That's very, very meditative. It's very therapeutic. Plant something. Watch what I tell you. Just the care of it, learning how to care for it, water it at certain times. I'm telling you, it's a big deal. And then once again, create a supportive network, which is get a coach, right? Get on the coaching program. All right. Let's stop sharing that. There's a couple of things that were disturbing to me, and I want to make sure that I put that in there. I have no idea what's going on with this. It's the craziest thing. Let me go on here. All right. So, got some stuff going on online. Want to make sure that we see it. All right. Women want to know, right? Women want to talk. So you can take my information in my podcasting and you can remix it, repost it. You can try to clown me if you want to. I don't know how well it's going to work for you, but if you want to use my image as much as you can, much TikTok allows you to build your page, hey man, let's do it. Right now, I have somebody that's on TikTok, and I'm going to share her message just to make a point. All right. It's about 9 minutes of nonsense, but I'm going to go ahead and screen share it over here. Follow me at YouTube at Taibu Muad'Dib. All you have to do really is just type in my name, Taibu space Muad'Dib, MU''ADDIB. Hit search, and my picture will come up. You guys can go ahead and go crazy with that. But let me go here. This is supposed to be dating advice. She's hashtag dating advice on this. We go ahead and share this and play this. Check this out. Let's go.
So listen, TikTok family. I'm disappointed. Okay, let me tell y'all why I'm disappointed. So y'all know I'm out here living this single life. Okay, they threw me out here to the wolves. Okay, y'all, he threw me out here to the wolves. Just know that. Okay. But anyway, that's a whole nother story for a different day. So anyway, so I done healed from that situation, and I decided I was going to move on. And I done got out here and went on a date.
Went on one date.
Well, I can't even say I went on a date. I was going to go on a date. But y'all, the dating pool just got pee in it. It's just a whole bunch of pee in the pool. And I don't understand who keep refilling it with pee and why.
Man, I can't make this up. She said, I'm out here dating again, y'all. Y'all done threw me to the wolves. So she's already talking about us as men as wolves. So she's got out of a situation with somebody that she claims she needed to heal from. So obviously that didn't go very well. So finger point against the guy. So she's finger pointing against one guy, and she's finger pointing and calling all the other potential guys wolves, which in the no uncertain terms, there's no way that's a good thing to say about men, right? So you jumping out here and you already see us as wolves. So you speaking into existence what you're going to attract, right? But still, she left the relationship. She's saying she has to heal from it. Maybe he has to heal from her too. I don't know. She's not actually pointing the finger to a certain extent, but this is dating advice that she's supposed to be giving us. So she said, I need to heal from my last relationship. So I'm getting out here dating. I've already healed. I don't know if she's healed. She's calling the potential partners wolves. Doesn't like she's healed much to me. And then she says, there's pee in the pool. There's pee. I can't make this up. She's saying that somebody peed in the pool. That's what she's talking about men. Listen to her.
In the pool, and I don't understand who keep refilling it with pee and why. Where have we disconnected? Where is the disconnect in the dating world? Like,
she's saying there's pee in the dating pool. Why are y'all be filling it with pee? This is what she's saying. Fellas, would you date a woman that talks like that? Seriously. If you was sitting with a beautiful woman and you said, well, what happened with you in the last guy you was with? I had to heal from that relationship. So you haven't talked to anybody else since that relationship. There's too much pee in the pool. What? There's too much pee in the pool? Check, please. Would you date somebody like this? I can't make this up. She's giving dating advice. This is why. This is dating advice. Wow. So I'm going to fast forward it so I can hear what she's saying.
it's horrible, y'all. So anyway, let me get back to the little story, okay? I'm gonna give y'all the fast version of just a long hot mess. If I can spend the night, y'all, it's gonna be a minute. Where they get these people from? Huh? See, I'm old school. You ain't coming over here and spend the night. It's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute. I'm old school. I'm 45, y'all. I'll be 46 in November. Okay, I know I look good.
So what happened was she asked the guy to come check her out in her hood. She an hour away. He said, if I drive an hour, I'm spending the night. Period. That's how it is. She talking about it's gonna be a minute for that happening, and I'm old school and blah blah blah. Okay, so it's 2 hours. I'm gonna drive an hour your way and an hour back home just to do what? Look at you, FaceTime, what? Buy you something to eat on top of the gas, or are we going Dutch? Ladies, and I've had arguments about dating women. She says she's 40. I've been telling people, I'm 48. I wouldn't date her. I'm old school. You gotta do this. Play by your rules. You should know the rules. You should know the game. If you 46, you've passed your dating shelf life, the good shelf. You on the bottom shelf right now. I don't care how you look. Y'all keep yourself looking good, but men just want to smash on you if you look good. Older ladies, it's all you know. You like the green stuff they put on the plate with the good food. If you looking good, you know what I'm saying. Ain't nobody trying to eat that stuff. It's there for what? The presentation. If you keeping yourself up and you 46 like her, you talking all that stuff. He knows he's trying to get down. What else do you really have to offer? You ain't trying to have no more kids. If you want to marry him, you better hook him in with some good nook. Dating with a purpose. If you date with a purpose out there, that nook better be the hook. If you're 46. Jumping out of a relationship at 46, what's wrong with you ladies? If you call the guys that you have to date now peeing the pool and wolves, why didn't you stay with the guy that you was with? Reinvent yourself for him. Be what he needs. Come on, somebody. But this is y'all. And I want to say to her comment about there being pee in the pool and them refilling it, y'all women, especially, I've done my research, you've heard the research, single women are raising all these African men. Not doing a very good job at it. I know one personally. I can't tell her nothing. She's raising her sons the way these are some lazy, good-for-nothing sons of guns. What are they going to do? Live off a woman, trick a woman, get her pregnant? Same stuff that happened to her. I don't see why she's not appalled that they're even exhibiting any of these characteristics. But I'm saying the bottom line is, ladies, y'all can't complain about the men of this generation when y'all raising these for the next generation. Y'all raising these same guys. At least that dude was direct. And fellas, let this be a note to you. Be direct with these sisters out here. I don't care what age they are. Family, he kept it real. If I drive an hour to see you, I'm chilling. Why would she have a problem with that? She's making it like that's a bad thing. How can that be a bad thing? He's being direct. Y'all want honest men. I'm honestly not going to come visit you unless I can spend the night. It doesn't sound to me like he's expecting anything. It doesn't sound like he's saying I have to have sex with you. It's just now I'm going to, kick my feet, take my shoes off, throw me a blanket. You know what I'm saying? Y'all acting like y'all a catch. She's at 46. If you had a mansion, you still ain't nothing but a cut buddy. You know, to a guy that has his own. To be clear, I'm not pointing fingers. I'm not saying she's entitled to her own opinion. If you come on my show and when you come on my show, everybody has a voice. I will not diss down or dog anybody. But what I'm saying is, just she's not making any sense. She's saying men are wolves. There's pee in the pool, we're refilling it. But then she left the guy. So what was wrong with him? So we all know the problem was she didn't point the thumb. If she'd have pointed the thumb, she'd still be with that guy in a great relationship, and he'd still be loving on her as she ages gracefully. Jumping back out in the dating pool at 46, I don't care how bad she is. All you're doing is throwing your body out there. Here, you want it? Here, you want it? You want some? Here, you want it? Bottom line. Like my man Darian said one time, men just want access to the womb. So pipe down, ladies. If you're going to give dating advice, don't use words like pee in the pool. If she gets a man, I want to, whatever guy she sees, I see her up here with, I'm going to follow him and be like, fam, you tripping, bro. You letting us down. Let her date outside the culture. All right. Enough of that. Just wanted y'all to get some of that. All right. Wanted y'all to get some of that. You have to get a little bit of that. All right. Okay. One more thing to bring up, man, before I get out of here, man. I got a couple more minutes. Hope y'all appreciate the show. Don't forget, this podcast is being brought to you courtesy of First Step Coaching Academy. Like us on Facebook at First Step Coaching. All right. So women, stop dissing and dogging men. Y'all already have kids bias. Y'all already going through a thing, whatever, I get it. But stop dissing and dogging men. Even if you're going to go out there and date women, stop dissing and dogging men, especially you sisters. You know what I'm saying? Look at my intro song. It's the slave mentality to diss and dog and down each other, right? Let's go with this.
Just came across the most treacherous post that I have ever seen yet. But this post is a perfect example. It's an example of what we mean when we say that men are your natural born predators. They are predatory by nature. And it is in their nature.
She's saying men are natural born predators. I have no idea what she means by that. This is you sisters. Trust me. If you see somebody with a dark face talking about the opposite sex, everybody's gonna assume you're talking about someone else with a dark face. So, sisters, what are you doing? And a lot of these sisters dating European men and Latino men and Asian men. So, be more specific. Stop trying to put a brother down. Y'all want to be treated like queens, but y'all all online putting us down. It's crazy. We're predators now. Did she not see the New York Five? What's it called? When They See Us? Has she not seen that movie? And she's all online. And if she has sons, what are you doing, lady? I wonder. I'm gonna go on her page. It's a remix, so I don't know who it is, but I'm gonna try to find out. It says Scorpion Queen 358. Y'all do the background check on her. Scorpion Queen 358. Somebody find out if she has pictures with kids, because if she has sons, what is she doing? My son's a natural born predator. Y'all just be saying stuff. Y'all don't even be thinking about it, sisters. Come on.
Nature to want to consume and ruin women. So I'm on Facebook. I just got home.
The nature of men.
And I'm
They
minding
were
my business and I
women.
come across this post in the group that I shouldn't be in, but I'm in anyway. So I click on the originator's post and I start scrolling through and reading the comment section, which is full of men having themselves a motherfucking kiki at the expense of women. So Trey says, I hate watching pretty women get baby mamas. They baby mama themselves. Exactly. First of all, definitely. That shit hurts. I know.
So she says she's in a men's group chat, and some guy says, I hate seeing pretty chicks get baby mama. What does that even mean? He's illiterate, and women that have children, you know what I'm saying, they're trying their best to either start a family or get love from somebody because they don't feel love in the world. Whatever or it could just be a whoops. I know chicks personally that had sex with a guy, you know, didn't know enough to have him put a condom on or didn't watch him, and he said he was doing it, but he threw it on the floor. You know, whatever the case may be, get pregnant. It only takes one time, get pregnant, and fam, gone. She can't even get a hold of family to call it the baby. I'm just saying, this is real. So what I'm saying is did she get baby mama? Nah. Like, she is an equal participant in the situation. I know a female that got raped, had the baby, didn't tell on the guy that raped her, and talks about the guy like, my baby daddy, I'm gonna listen to my baby daddy. Like, it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Because in her misguided mind at that age, she didn't want to go to jail and not be there for the child. So she's thinking more about what the child needs than the man obviously being held accountable for his actions. The problem for me with that thinking is, obviously, if he raped a 16 or 15-year-old girl, like took it against her will, he will continue to do that out in the community. So definitely, ladies, don't let him off on that for the baby's sake. Let him do his time and get out, hopefully corrected with some classes and programs in there. They do have it in there for those kind of people. But the bottom line is, you definitely lock that guy up. You don't want him on the streets to rape somebody else's 16-year-old baby. Right. So, I mean, I'm just saying it's happening both ways, though. Women are breaking hearts. You got the Pound Town song out here. You got Megan Thee Stallion talking about how she break a fool, take a fool for all he got. Let's keep it real out here. What she's saying right here is patently false. It's inappropriate in nature, especially if she has sons. If she doesn't like the comments in a group chat with men, hey, bring it up. But I don't see anything wrong with a guy saying, hey, I hate to see pretty women just having kids, and that's just it. Just pop a kid out for somebody, and you know, he doesn't have to stay there or raise a child or nothing. So now she walking around with a baby and no man. You know what I'm saying? Now, rest in peace, Kevin Samuel. Now, you know, she's a liability. And she doesn't know it. So shout out to all the real men out there that don't mind dating women with kids and trying to be a factor in their lives, because that's what real men do. They accept that package deal and they step up. Right? So shout out to you guys. But this is inappropriate. So ladies, just stop doing it. Stop saying it. It's not appropriate. especially because y'all raising them like that. Shout out to my mom. Love you, mama. Because she never let me get comfortable at home. She never let me lay up on her dime as an adult. The podcast is brought to you courtesy of the First Step Coaching Academy. Follow us on Facebook at First Step Coaching. That's the first step, all right, to follow us. If you're not subscribed over to YouTube, I will unfriend you. I have 1,000 followers on TikTok. I will have 0 by next month. By October, I will excise myself from all of you fakes, phonies, and fickle individuals who don't have the constitution within themselves to begin building wealth. We need to be stronger as a people, as a country. We want to put in our share as well, okay? Taibu Muad'Dib, I am for building wealth and health. As a fitness professional, if you want online coaching and training, meal plan, stuff like that, you have to hit me up at calendly.com/Coach Taibu. Download the free workbook. The EFC workbook is my free gift to you. If you download it and begin to actually study it and work your way through it, in and of itself, it will change your life. If you really can attach yourself to something and just run with it, that right there is all you need. So to a certain extent, I'm releasing everything I got to you all in this free workbook. Download the EFC workbook. I'll reach out to you. If you're running through EFC work, it will change your life. It will be a mindset shift. It will open you up to new possibilities and prepare you for the first step. I'm Taibu Muad'Dib right here, and that is the show. Don't forget, tomorrow at 9:30, I will continue to talk about these self-imposed prisons that you all live in, prisons of poor decision making. If you're poor and broke if you've been poor and broke for the last 12 to 24 months, you owe it to yourself to inbox me, to go to calendly.com/Coach Taibu, have a conversation with me, start the 6-month coaching programs, get yourself built up to where you're getting rid of the bad habits, not self-destructive anymore, getting away from bad relationships, quitting bogus jobs that have no elevation for you whatsoever, going back and getting education, like what they say about you need to be educated, getting licenses, getting certified, getting moving. Before I get out of here, let me give you the juice. The juice is this. It's okay. Relax. Relax. I know I went in for about a whole hour, but just relax. I got you. You don't know the way. Clearly I do. You can fact check that. Once again, you can go on my pages and look at how I was living 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and look at me now. Look at my direction now. Google my name, look at the pedigree, the body of work. I want you to not just be successful now, but I want you to lead that success to your loved ones. Taibu Muad'Dib, man, right here. All I do is motivate. Yeah, that's the show. Bing. TikTok, you better follow me. Facebook, you better follow me. Instagram, y'all missed out tonight. Follow me. Let's go. Let's go to the show with the sound that you love. They don't know. I love that song. Let's get it. Yeah. The show. Calendly.com, right now.
Motivational speaker.
The issue of gun violence isn't going away because there are
Every weeknight, 9:30-ish p.m. We go crazy. In fact, we going nuts right now. Hit it, Shay. Come on, a little bit more. Yeah. It's cold out here, y'all. And I'm telling you one thing. It's amazing How come they don't know? No one's life is the Cosby Show. Killer cops is nothing new to melanated people, bro. Not in the America that locks us up for mega bust and legalize prostitution so the mob can get their cut. CIA agents bringing dope in from the south and spread it through the hood so we can take each other out. The sadness in the hood isn't just some recent shit. It's the same thing that you can see on the slave ship. Trauma passed through generations lead to a peculiar life. Can't believe in freedom, even if one of your parents right. I'ma do it right, cause I'm conscious and I know the way. I got roots in Africa. Pittsburgh was my birthing place. International businessman from inmate 15208. African Messiah, dog. Someone had to save the day. All you want is metaphors about the club and freaking horse. Stacking up your pay, flashy cars, and them foreign tours. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. It starts out with Congress, yeah. Them the folks who scheme and plot. Once they pass the laws, it's on you and I to know what's up. And since we don't, that's how come the jails are jam-packed with us. I got my fist raised. And unity is in my heart. No matter who you are, come and live your truth. That's how it starts. Yeah. That's how it starts. Go get 'em.
They don't know.
Go, 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 go. Don't you know it's war? They coming after you with all they got. All you want is metaphors.
Out here in these streets,
International businessman. Can't believe in freedom.
that they still don't know.
Pleasure to meet each and every one of you. Taibu Muad'Dib and Shay. This is Live Your Truth. Pull up a chair. Get your popcorn ready. Let's make it happen together. We appreciate you for joining us. Tap in.